Geminis, let's see what's going on. Geminis. Gemini, you received the Nine of Pentacles upright, the World card reversed, the Two of Pentacles reversed, the Page of Swords reversed, last but not least, you received the Ace of Cups reversed. Gemini is speaking on you wanting success, you wanting achievements for yourself in the future. You're really wanting to pursue something and you want it to pay off for you in a big way. This is saying unless you apply yourself, make a decision and actually stick with it, follow your intuition, follow what you're being shown, where you're being led to or guided to, you're not going to receive that success you're looking for. This is also speaking on hard work. The reason why you receive these side by side is because it's saying unless you nurture this new talent of yours, this hobby, this passion you have, you're not going to receive that success, the achievements you're looking for. This is also saying remain grounded. Don't allow the success and achievements that you do receive or things you do accomplish to cause you to lose humility. It's saying remember what you had to do, what you had to go through to reach this point. They want you to be proud of yourself, but at the same time, they don't want you to let your pride get in the way, allow your pride to get in the way and cause you to feel like you are better than someone else or you are better because of what you are accomplishing. It's saying take this with, be humble about this, take this with gratitude, accept this with gratitude, be peaceful about it. Understand as well that when you receive these blessings, they aren't just for you. These blessings are also for you to share with your family members, as well as to share for the less fortunate, people in need, people who are homeless, hungry, people who maybe don't have clothes, maybe don't have somewhere to stay. It's saying in any way you can help. Once you receive your riches and your wealth, your abundance, prosperity, make sure you're doing that. The more you give to others, the more you're going to receive it back in return. If you come, like if you give out bad karma, you're going to get that in return threefold. So if you give out good karma, you're also going to receive that threefold. This is saying that you're very indecisive. You go back and forth about these two choices, these two decisions. I feel like you're faced with multiple things that could bring in financial abundance for you, but you're not sure what you should choose. And it's saying you're not moving forward on making an actual decision because you feel like you don't have all the information you need to make a decision. But it's saying you do. They really want you to follow your soul purpose and your mission. So whatever you were put here to do is what they want you to partake in. So if one of these options provide financial stability, but maybe not in a moral way, like you have to go against your true authentic self, go against what you believe in, you have to do things that may not be of the divine, of God, then it's saying that you need to walk away from that. Focus on nurturing your spiritual gifts. He placed within us, he placed within everyone here something that can help assist us and something that can help us grow and bring us in what we need as far as things that are taken care of. The Page of Swords reversed is speaking on the fact that you need to make your mind up. It's showing like indecisiveness as far as what you should do next, what your next step should be, how you should pursue this. Like how this is saying that basically you are unsure about your direction. Like you're unsure if you're even moving in the right direction. You're unsure about what your next step should be. You're unsure about anything you've done recently. And it's saying that you really shouldn't be. They really want you to, when you make decisions, they want you to be confident enough to know that these decisions are what's best for you. You're going to make decisions based off what your intuition is telling you. Your intuition is coming from your angels. So it's saying if you're being led and guided by your angels to move forward to do something, trust in that. Stop second guessing yourself and stop second guessing what they're telling you to do. You're being told to do this for a reason. If this was not going to benefit you in the future, if this wasn't going to become something big in your life or change your life in a very positive way, then they wouldn't put it within you. They wouldn't instill this within you to move forward. The Ace of Cups being reversed is speaking on love. The Ace of Cups being reversed is speaking of love that you aren't receiving. So it's saying either you're withdrawn. For you to receive this is speaking on like careers, financial things, businesses, growth. This Ace of Cups is not necessarily speaking on relationships. The Ace of Cups in this spread is speaking on the fact that you are not in love with their passion anymore. Like, you're not in love with whatever this is. You want the abundance, you want the success and the achievements, but it's saying you're not going to receive any of this, that creativity. You want to really do something with it, express yourself, show what you're made of, you know, really make something out of your life, really leave behind a legacy. It's saying you're not going to be able to do this unless you find your love for that thing again, your passion. It's saying you need to find your zeal, your drive, your motivation, why you started this thing to begin with. I feel like a lot of you are working in your mission. You feel strongly towards this. You actually love doing this, whatever it is. But it's saying you have fallen into this like slump. Maybe you didn't receive the rewards and achievements you thought you would in a certain time frame, so it had you feeling discouraged. So you haven't been pursuing it like you used to. This is basically saying you need to find that passion again. If you ignite the passion again that you have in this, it's saying it's going to bring you more. Like, it's going to do more for you in life. So it's basically saying don't give up on your talents. Don't give up on what you know you're good at. It's saying you really just need to have more patience and understand that things are going to come to you in divine timing. They may not manifest for you when you feel like they should, but when God knows you're ready for it, they most definitely will. Gemini, let's see. All right, yeah, so speaking on what I was just saying, you received fear. I realized that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. To receive this, Gemini, is speaking on what I just said about this. The reason why you aren't pursuing your passions and doing what it is you love to do, the reason why you're hesitant on this is because you're fearful that it's not going to work out for you. So that's telling me you've been through things in the past where you put in a lot of passion, a lot of energy, a lot of effort. I feel like these are business ideas or ventures of some sort, and they didn't work out for you. I don't feel like they worked out the way you had them planned. Maybe you did receive from them, but not what you thought you would have. So it's saying you're scared. It's saying you're living in fear. You're fearful of what could happen instead of being excited and enthusiastic about what could come to you, like the benefits. It's saying you're really focused on the problems. You're focused on everything that could go wrong instead of what's currently going right, what's in this situation, and what could change your life for the good. It's saying you should never allow your fears to keep you stuck somewhere that you know you should have been left. You should never allow your fears to keep you from pursuing something that you know you'd probably be good at or something you'd fall in love with. This is literally saying you need to find your passion again. You need to step out of your comfort zone. Start telling fear, you know what, I'm not going to allow you to keep me where I was yesterday. I'm going to do more than I did yesterday. And that's another thing. You don't have to make this big leap. You don't have to wake up one day and say, okay, I'm going 100% on my dreams today. Little by little. It's saying if you remain patient and consistent, eventually your dreams will manifest. It may take longer than what you expected it to, but it's eventually going to come back around to you because you've been putting out that energy for it to do that. It's saying you need to work towards your goals and your dreams little by little. Every day you should be pursuing something. Every day you should be focused on new ways of growth, focused on new ways to turn your reality around for yourself. Like, every day there should be something new for you to learn when it comes to this business or this venture or whatever it is that you love to do. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. It's also saying you show more love. You express yourself in a different way when you move from your fears and your comfort zone. People get to see your creative side. They get to see the genuine, authentic you. So it's saying operate from that more. You don't have to conform to society's standards or conform to what you feel like should happen or how you should be when it comes to these things. Gemini. You received 2. You received resolve. And you received healing. Resolve and healing. So things have to come to an end, is what this is saying. Certain things need to be healed. You need to uncover certain things you may ignore that have happened to you, or things you may not bring to the surface to actually heal. It's saying you need to resolve that at this time. Whether that's resolving it with that actual person or resolving it within yourself. It's saying you don't always have to like seek forgiveness or give forgiveness to that other person for you to heal. It's saying you can heal on your own. You can resolve the situation without involving that other party. It's saying that they want you to focus on fixing what's holding you back from pursuing your goals and your dreams. So you could be insecure. You could have had a hard childhood growing up, and maybe you don't feel like you believe in yourself because you didn't have that model to you. Whatever it is, it's saying now that needs to change. Whether it's a mindset, whether it's just a feeling, you really need to get out of this feeling of unworthiness, not being deserving of things and blessings, feeling like you, what is it? You need to get out of this feeling of like not being abundant, feeling like you lack, feeling like things will never work out for you. You're literally creating what happens to you off your mindset and off how you feel about it, like what you're expecting. So a lot of these situations is saying have occurred the way they have because you set your expectations too high. It's like for this goal to come to fruition, this dream, have a practical plan, be consistent with it, and pray about it on a constant. And it's saying it's going to come to fruition for you. Before you know it, this will become your reality. You will be living in the dream that you once had. You need to move past your fears. You need to resolve and heal from things that have you feeling like this, have you feeling like you don't deserve this, have you feeling like you're not good enough, you're not worthy of this, you're not deserving of blessings, or for your life to turn around, for things to be in your favor. Like I said, this could be as far as issues with parents. This could be issues with friends, growing up. This could be issues of being belittled, or like I said, having insecurities. And it's saying that's what you need to heal. Those things need to be resolved so that you can operate as your true self, like your authentic self, your higher being. It's saying your higher being would have healed already. And it's not saying you're behind or anything, or like you need to rush. It's just saying you do need to start. You need to focus on why you are the way you are and work on trying to fix it. I'm going to set that one to the side because even though it was in this one, I feel like that was divinely guided to be there. And I just saw it. Set that one to the side. We're going to get one from this one, this oracle. Alright, so you received take time to breathe out as well as good luck. At this time, don't overwork yourself because you are trying to manifest these new beginnings. It's saying you won't be able to do that if you burn yourself out. So it is saying give yourself time to rest. Don't feel like everything has to be completed in that same week or on that same day. It's saying that you need to understand that everything operates on a divine timeline. So it's not a timeline you create for your life or what I create for mine. Everything that we go through is going to happen regardless. And it's all on the timeline that God set up for our life. The thing about it is you're supposed to allow these experiences to grow you and to cause you to be a better person. It's not saying all the things you experience will be good. It's saying a lot of them will be bad or negative or cause you to go through some sort of pain or heartbreak. But it is saying in the end you will realize why you had to go through that. It was really to make you a stronger individual. It's really to make you better than what you currently are. Take time to breathe out is saying you need to make sure you're not overworking yourself in this pursuit of wealth and financial blessings and abundance. It's saying make sure you are also devoting time to yourself. There should never come a time where it's all work, work, work for you. It's saying don't neglect your family, your friends, the relationship some of you are in. It's saying like your angels are proud of you for working hard and being consistent with your efforts and being productive. But it's saying make sure you remember that wealth is not all that life entails. It's saying you need to have happiness outside of wealth, or you are going to start to associate your happiness with wealth. So when you don't have it, you're going to be upset, or you could fall into a period of depression. So it's saying have happiness before wealth even comes into the picture. Wealth should be an extra for you, not your full picture. Like everything to you. Wealth should not be your number one priority. The good luck card is saying that you also won't have to try this hard this time around. So it's saying good luck being on your side. It's speaking on psychic things. It's speaking on higher powers, divine beings. So it's speaking on your angels, your spiritual angels and your guardian angels, the archangels. It's also speaking on God. It's saying that you have people in the upper realm watching over you and assisting you in the fruition of these things. So you don't have to push and try as hard as you did before. It's not saying you can slack off, but it's saying understand that you're not doing this alone this time around. You have people supporting you and helping you. So if you feel like, I don't understand, I've been working hard on this, I've been putting in all this effort, I've been doing this and the third, nothing's working out for me, nothing's turning around in my favor. Don't take this to heart, because you don't realize it, but you're exactly where you need to be. They know you're where you're supposed to be. You just don't realize it. So that's where your faith has to come in, and you have to remind yourself, okay, even though I'm not where I would like to be, I know I'm where I'm supposed to be, and do it. Move forward with that. Move forward with that in mind. Keep that same mindset. Keep that positive. I know something good is going to come to me from all of this hard work mindset. It may not come to me now, but I know eventually it will. It's already mine. So I'm just working on attracting it to me. Is what they want you to remember. Like I said about the good luck, in the past, I don't feel like you've had help, a lot of help, when it comes to pursuing your dreams and your goals. So maybe that's why you feel like you're alone, and that's why you feel so independent and so set on doing things on your own. It's saying you need to speak to your angels more. You can do that through prayer or meditation. Ask them for what it is you need. If it's just support, love, and help, ask them for that as well. It's saying like our angels literally wait on us to come to them and ask for help. But it's because this is our life and we have free will. They can't intervene. So even if they see us making the wrong moves or the wrong decisions in our life, they can't really do anything about it, because it's not up to them. Like, it's not their place. God won't allow them to intervene in our life. They could see us going through something. They could see us being hurt. They can't intervene. All they can do is give us love and support to get through that hurt, or warn us and do things beforehand to let us know, how to avoid it altogether. So it is saying you need to trust in your angels more if you want to live a more purposeful and abundant life. You need to listen to their guidance. Like they said, don't lean on your own understanding. That's speaking on you leaning on your angels, you leaning on God, you leaning on people who literally know what's going to happen to you. I would rather, because I can't speak for you, but I would rather trust in someone that I know can see what's going to happen to me years from now, instead of trusting in what I feel is going to happen. So it's saying allow them to guide you. They know what's going to happen to you next year. They know where you're going to be in 3 months. It's saying like you really need to focus on listening to their guidance. Focus on heeding to their messages. Allow this to transform you. I feel like they're trying to bring you the best, but they can't do it unless you give them that permission. If you ignore the signs they send to you, if you ignore the guidance they give, you won't get far. Alright, you received the number 1, the Sun card off gate. That represents new beginnings. And to receive this card upright, after you received all of these reversed, I feel like it's saying you are going to push past your fears. You are going to focus entirely on your healing. You are going to heal a lot of things that you don't speak on. You are going to devote more time to you and your family, your spiritual life, taking advantage of the opportunities and experiences that come to you. I feel like you're going to reignite that passion you had in you towards this thing. This, what is this? This passion you have. And then what's going to blossom and come from all of that hard work, all of that healing you're doing, all of that focus, that consistency you're putting in, that passion, that creativity, is new beginnings, blessings. It's showing the overpour. It's showing her literally sitting, basking in the sun. She has done the work. Now she's just enjoying the fruits of her labor. She's literally sitting back, taking time to herself, being around. For one, she's in nature, so that has something to do with quite a few of you. That's significant for quite a few of you. A lot of you could deal with nature or deal with animals. The new sun card is speaking on, like I said, a rebirth, an awakening. It's saying you came out of the dark, you came out of resting, and you rebirth yourself. So not only are you going to be a better individual, but you're going to attract better things are going to come to you and happen to you because of the work you've been doing, this inner work. Now let's see, what can we, angels, what can we receive to close it off for Geminis? Angels, I need an angelic message to close this off for Geminis. I need one card, one angelic message to close this off for Geminis. Number 9, solitude. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense, Geminis. Right now, your main focus card, it's saying if you want to bring certain things to fruition for yourself, you want to complete certain things, start new beginnings, you have to, for one, be open to allowing things to end for you, things that are no longer benefiting you. I feel like God will remove himself. This solitude card is speaking on you going within, not only just focusing on yourself, but focusing on your happiness. Like I said, focusing on your personal development, growing a closer relationship with God, growing a closer relationship with your angels, following, pursuing your passions, walking in your purpose. This overall is a good spread. It's saying the things you want are valid. The dreams you have, for a lot of you, are going to come true. You just have to be willing to put in that effort, have faith, push past your fears. Like they say, faith over fears. Your faith has to be stronger than your fears, or your fears will hold you back or overcome you. The resolve and healing card is speaking on the fact that you need to allow certain situation and endings to happen so that you can heal from them. Don't ignore things you've been through. You need to use this to your advantage. Ignoring the things you've been through is causing you to bypass many lessons that God is actually sending to you. Anything that he puts us through, he knows we're going through it. He places us through it on purpose to test us as an individual. Not really to test us, but to build our faith in him that things are going to get better, especially when they're not okay. So it's saying you need to believe in higher powers more. You need to go to them. Speak to them when you feel like you need direction. Ask them to send you signs, because they most definitely will. And trust in the plan that they have for your life. Everything, Gemini, as far as October is concerned, it's saying you're walking into good things. You're currently enjoying good things. Continue to push past your fears. Continue to focus on your new beginnings and your future.